guys, it's Branda Anderson, RAC Personal Trainer, back to show you part 2 of our band routine. About a month ago I showed you about 6 different exercises you could do with the 3 different bands that I have here. I bought mine at Target. You can order some off Amazon. But I want to show you about 6 more exercises so you have a little variation in your program. First of all, most of these you're actually going to get down on the floor. We'll start the first couple with the lightest band. So I'm going to grab the red one. It's my lightest band. And this is called a 3-way leg lift. Cuddles wants to help, I guess. Okay, so you're going to put it above your knees, right on your thighs. You'll lay down on your side. And when I say 3-way leg lift, I kind of go forward with the first leg lift, go to the center with the second, and then back. Every time I count to the center, I count that as 1. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6. Once I get to 10, I like to come back, lift my heel, and pause. This is really going to get that gluteus medius area. This is good for anyone struggling with any kind of hip or knee issues. It's a great one for runners. So I'll sit and I'll hold this and I'll grin and bear it here for about 20 or 30 seconds. And then I'll just flip over to the other side. So again, when you're counting, I kind of just count the center one. But I'll go forward, center, back, center, forward, center, back, center. And then once I get to 10, at least with the center ones, I'll come and hold my heel up, lift my heel a little higher than my toes, and hold that for about 20 or 30 seconds. That is one of my favorite glute medius exercises. Next one, I'm going to use the same light band. And this is a good one for quad strength, especially for someone that's had a knee problem and they can't do a lot of exercises because they're swelling and they can't do exercises where they bend their knees. So this is a straight leg raise. It's a way to strengthen your quads without bending your knees. And we're adding a little bit of resistance here. You can do the same exercise without bands. I have my clients do this a lot. This one I would add some repetitions, maybe starting with 10, but I oftentimes will do 20 or 30 of these. So once you've done 20 on that side, we'll switch to the other side. So really feeling it through my quads. So straight leg raise. The next one is another good one for your hips. A lot of these band exercises work your glutes and your hips. I'm going to grab a little thicker band for this one. We'll grab the medium band. This is called the clams. I'm sure if you've ever seen a physical therapist for any injury, they've probably given you this exercise. So you're coming down on your side again. For the clams, you want to make sure your hip is pressed forward. Sometimes when I'm touching my clients, I'll even hold their hip forward, or even just myself, I'll put my hand here to remind me not to let it fall backwards, because then it's easy to open up. But you want to keep your hip stacked so your right hip is right above your left hip. And then you're going to lift, keep the feet together, and you're going to raise the knees apart, maybe about 6 inches. And then I usually hold for 3 seconds. That's 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. For clams, 10 reps is usually plenty since I'm holding 3 seconds on every hold. And then you'll just flip over to the other side. By this time, usually my glutes and hips need a little bit of a break. So I'll grab the light band again, and I will work my rotator cuff. Most all of these exercises are for your lower body, but this is a good one for your upper body. So I hold those elbows in tight, right next to my side, and I'm just pulling apart. So if you want to watch me from the side here, keep those elbows in, and I just pull apart. So this is working my shoulders and my rotator cuff. Before softball season, I usually do a lot of rotator cuff exercises. So the next 2 exercises are going to work your core, which is great because a lot of the band exercises, was more glute and hip strength, but I wanted to show you a couple core ones today. We're going to use the medium band. This is called supine running. Showed many of my clients this before. You can do it on a mat or a foam roller. But adding in the band is just going to add a little bit of resistance. So you're going to lay on your back. Make sure your back is pressed into the floor and your pelvis is tilted up to keep that nice flat back. And you're going to extend your leg all the way to straight, keeping the other leg up at 90 degrees. So your lower abs are really working here. But my legs are getting a little bit of a workout too. Okay, so that's called supine running. I'd probably do 10 on each side, the medium band. The last exercise I'm going to show you today is bird dog. Sorry, I said the word dog, Cuddles. Okay, so wrap it above your knees. You're going to get on your hands and knees. You've done this exercise. If you've ever done a yoga class, you've done this exercise many times before. So it's really good for balance, and it's good for core strength. And we're just going to add a little bit of resistance with the band. So the modified version would be just to bring your leg straight out. You want your leg straight out from your hip. But the more advanced version would be to bring your arm out, your opposite arm out at the same time as you're bringing your leg out. We'll do 10 on each side, and then you can switch to the other side. So this is really working my core and my back muscles, because I want to keep a nice flat back here. Like if you set a cup of coffee on your back, it wouldn't tip over and spill. So you want to keep those hips as still as you can. So a lot of great exercises.